Hi, today it's Monday, 17th of November 2014 and the time is 11:04 GMT. I'm Sofia Stavropoulou and this is a markets overview for 6 currency pairs, which is being presented for Forex ID Academy members and FXholics Forex Signals apps users. I'll start with the Euro USD. So let's go to the pair. I'm using Ichimoku Kinko Hio, Bollinger Bands, Fractals and TDI, Traders Dynamic Index. Let's go to the monthly. On the monthly we see that the pair has been in a very deep fall, but it looks like it wants to resume its uptrend. And since we had this symmetrical triangle, and if the fall stops here, it means we should expect a very strong move upwards, which will exceed even the 1.40 price level. Of course, that will take months, but this is a scenario, a hypothetical scenario, in case the pair succeeds in reversing and starting to go up instead of falling further. But we can place our trading decision, we can make any trading decision based on the monthly. So let's go to the weekly. I have to remove this line from here. And on the weekly, TDI shows a very bullish mood. We had a bullish crossover, the green line crossed above the red, and all that happens at the lower blue line, while the two blue lines are in expansion, and this is a very strong signal for pairs mood, for pairs trend. It wants to go up. Now, this strong fall, this bearish move, because it has a lot of gravity in it, and while the leading Kumo is having its edge is sharp pointing downwards, this strong downward move will take a while to be negated. So the first take profit target, the first stop of the price on its way up, if its effort succeeds, will be Tenkan-sen. The 1.2628, 1.2620 price level. If the pair succeeds in crossing above Tenkan-sen, making a bullish price Tenkan-sen cross on the weekly, then the next stop, the next target would be the median Bollinger Band, or a few pips below it. A few pips on the weekly means a lot of pips. So I would place my next take profit target at 1.29 price level, which will be a milestone, the next milestone for the pair. If that milestone is reached and we don't see a swing high above the median Bollinger Band at the fall, which is very possible because that fall will not be the pair's true intention. That will be just one of the zigzag moves on its efforts to go higher. So if we see that the pair is strong enough to go higher, then yes, we can expect that it will reach, after months of course, the upper Bollinger Band on the weekly, which is at the 1.37 price level. But for now, these are very far away scenarios. For now, let's focus on pairs effort to reach the 1.2620 price level where Tenkan-sen is on the weekly. Again, we can't base our trading decisions on the weekly, so we go to daily. And on the daily time frame, when we see this big fall, these kilometers of fall, we only look to buy. We only look to buy. Yes, there is a possibility that the pair falls lower, of course, always. But we are looking to buy when the pair has fallen so much already. We are looking to sell, to enter the downtrend only when we see strong evidence at the level of the median Bollinger Band or at the level of the upper Bollinger Band, even better, that the pair wants to fall. So now that the pair is at the vicinity of the median Bollinger Band on the daily, it is balancing at the median Bollinger Band on the daily. If it makes a swing high and starts going downwards, it means it will go down. But when TDI is so aggressively bullish, and when the candlestick of the day has not closed yet, and we had this very strong bullish price Tenkan-sen cross a couple of trading days ago, we should see and wait patiently to see the pair crossing above median Bollinger Band on the daily. If that happens, we can position ourselves long, we can buy and go for the level, the price level of the upper Bollinger Band on the daily, which is 1.2696, 1.27, to the proximity of 1.27, and it is just below the lower border of the Kumo, Sekuspan A, and it is just where the pair would like. By then, the median Bollinger Band will have made a knee, and it will go upwards, and that will indicate pairs mood to go upwards. But when the price will reach that level of the Sekuspan A, the lower border of the bearish Kumo, we will see a downward move, a statistical validation plunge down to the median Bollinger Band. And that will not mean that the pair wants to fall, but it will mean that the pair wants to continue after touching the median Bollinger Band. So, a nice buy signal when the pair goes above the median Bollinger Band. After today, if this day closes with a bullish candlestick, that would be a nice buy signal. Placing our take profit target at the upper Bollinger Band and our stop loss at the lower Bollinger Band on the daily time frame. And when the price reaches the level of the upper Bollinger Band on the daily, then we can position ourselves short, place our take profit target to the level of the median Bollinger Band, and our stop loss a few pips above Sekuspan A inside the body of the Kumo. And then when the interaction with the median Bollinger Band is over, we can ride the uptrend, which will be very strong, very strong. This is the picture from the daily. Let's go down to H4. On H4 we see that the pair wants, probably it will go even lower, touching the median Bollinger Band for now. The pair is in a corrective downward move, but always keep an eye on the median Bollinger Band, because the median Bollinger Band is the bone of the price action. The upper and the lower are the muscles. The bone of the price action, the skeleton of the price action, is the median Bollinger Band. So you can't you can't see a median Bollinger Band showing upwards and expect a downward move unless crazy things happen when the price reaches the median Bollinger Band and where everything is possible. But right now we see that it took a lot of effort for the price to to turn this downward um, median Bollinger Band, to make it make a knee here and then get this upward slope. And now it's clearly sloping upwards. So expect the price to reach the vicinity of the median Bollinger Band, maybe even make a plunge down to the lower Bollinger Band like it did here. This is not something to exclude. Everything is possible, but you know that its main intention, its main mood is bullish. So wait to position yourself long to buy, and we always buy either on the lower Bollinger Band or at the median Bollinger Band, never at the upper Bollinger Band. So if you want to buy, stay out for now, wait to see the pairs interaction with the median Bollinger Band, even with the lower Bollinger Band, and um, enter, jump in long, buy as the pair reverses and you see TDI going aggressively up. You see a down fractal on the lower Bollinger Band or below the median Bollinger Band, and everything looks bullish. Buy only then. This is it about Euro USD for now. Let's go to the GBP USD. On the monthly, let me remove that old trend line from here. So on the monthly we see that the pair made this steep downward move, but although the bullish momentum has decreased in the leading Kumo, the inclination, the slope of the leading Kumo, of the body of the leading Kumo, shows that it will fight hard to reverse, and it wants to reverse. Now, TDI is approaching the lower blue line. It hasn't made an ankle yet, so we don't get any hint about potential reversal yet. Is it possible for the pair to go all the way down to the lower Bollinger Band on the monthly before it reverses? Well, it is. But let's go to the smaller time frames to see how things look like. On the weekly, TDI is already at the lower blue line, and that we see that the green line, although it is below the red, it has touched the blue line. It is possible to make an angle and start going upwards, and we see a spike on the previous big body bearish candlestick. This is the weekly, of course, but this week's body is also bearish, so unless we see it becoming bullish and unless we see an angle on the green line of the TDI, we can't expect the fall to stop here. But still, we can make our trading decisions from the weekly, because seeing the pair moving at the lower Bollinger Band, it is ideal to enter long to buy on the condition that the pair will not fall lower, and we don't get all the multiple confirmations we want in order to buy. We don't get the picture that the reversal has started here, so we stay out, we stay away from the weekly, we go to daily and look closer to see if we have a good chance to buy. So um, we we will buy till the end of a correction, and we will jump in short if the pair wants to continue falling after we get all the possible confirmations at the price level, at the level of the median Bollinger Band, or ideally at the level of the upper Bollinger Band. We only sell from the median or the upper Bollinger Band and buy from the lower or the median Bollinger Band. For now, we see the TDIs, the green line, getting ready to cross with the red to give a bullish crossover. We have a down fractal at the lower Bollinger Band. This is the daily, but we don't have a clear picture of a reversal yet, so we don't touch it from here. On the H4, we had this spinning top bullish reversal candlestick with the long spike, and the long spikes always are followed by a move to the opposite direction of the spike, and that happened already. We see the down fractal at the lower Bollinger Band here. The pair made a strong bullish price tank and sen cross already, but at the vicinity of the median Bollinger Band, it created a swing high and it's going down. For a less for a trader who has not much, who is not observing the details, this picture is a bearish continuation pattern. But if you look closer to many other details, this is just an effort for the price, as the beginning of a zigzag effort to tame the Kumo. The leading Kumo, after this big fall, it became horizontal. We see a flat top, belly down, bullish reversal pattern. It is a pattern, not a certainty. It will be a certainty of a bullish reversal if it is completed. But for now, it shows that the pair wants to reverse. So this move, and although TDIs, on the TDI we see the green line approaching the red line like it wants to cross it, it is highly impossible, seeing this down fractal here and this long spike here, it is highly impossible that the pair will fall. I think, I assume, but the best thing to do is to watch the price. Of course, the price leads and we follow. I assume that the pair will make some sideways movement on its effort to make the median Bollinger Band horizontal, and then to bend it upwards to make the median Bollinger Band form a knee. And when the pair crosses above the median Bollinger Band, we will see here either this pattern being completed or getting close to completion, and then we can expect a very strong upward move even above the median Bollinger, the upper Bollinger Band, close to the lower border of the Kumo, that second span A, then a correction downwards close to the median Bollinger Band, and then a boom. That's the future of the price action in my mind as I can picture it, but of course this is an assumption. I have no certainty yet, but elements like the leading Kumo, which is a belly down flat top bullish reversal pattern, elements like this down fractal here with this long spike, this spinning top bullish reversal candlestick, evidence like this strong bullish price tank and sen cross, and the fact that TDIs are in a bullish mood, although the green line is approaching the red for now. All these elements say that the pair will rather go up than down. But I wouldn't enter I would wait to get clear, crystal clear confirmations. Crystal clear confirmations. Um, Whether I would enter short. Well, I would enter short if I if I could see this down fractal here, which shows a very strong support level being broken. If the price breaches this level and goes below it, of course we will have a strong bearish cross of the TDI. That would be indicative that the pair wants to go much lower. But this is not the picture I'm getting from what I see. Let's move to the next pair. So let's go to AUD-USD. Let's go to AUD-USD, and here, starting from the monthly time frame, let me remove my lines again. We see that the pair is balancing inside the body of the Kumo, and TDI shows a slight inclination of the green line, like it wants to go upwards, like it wants to stop falling, but we don't get any crystal clear signal on the monthly. So we go to weekly, and on the weekly we see a very strong bullish reversal signal on TDI. We have this very strong bullish crossover of the green line over the red line at the lower blue line level, and here we see the candlesticks. They gave us two down fractals already, and we see the pair trying to cross above Tenkan-sen, the red line of Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. We will know that this is a valid bullish price Tenkan-sen cross when we see the Tenkan-sen making a curve and one candlestick, bullish candlestick, jumping above the curve. If we see the curve on Tenkan-sen, and if we see the median Bollinger Band, instead of going down like it goes now, being horizontal and getting ready to start being curved upwards, then yes, that is a nice buy point. That's a nice long entry point. But for now, we only see evidence that the pair wants to go higher. We can't place any trade from the weekly. We can't make any trading decision from the weekly. Let's go to smaller time frames. Daily. On the daily time frame, we have multiple confirmations already. We have 1, 2, 3 down fractals at the vicinity of the lower Bollinger Band. We had a very big body bullish candlestick crossing and closing above Tenkan-sen. You see the curve of Tenkan-sen here. You see the median Bollinger Band being almost horizontal, and it will possibly go start sloping upwards pretty soon. We see the bullish crossover of the TDI happening here at this level, and the TDI going upwards. Possibly the pair will find resistance as it touches the body of the Kumo, and we should expect a downward corrective move when the pair reaches the upper Bollinger Band on the on the daily. The upper Bollinger Band price level will be 0.8879. At that point, the pair will start making a corrective move down to the median Bollinger Band before pushing higher. And yes, it is going to make a reversal. It's working on this reversal for long. We see how the pair, um, in a smart way, it fooled the market that it wants to go down, but actually it wanted to fight this thick Kumo and make it thinner, and it succeeded. It succeeded in two ways. It turned the big body of the bearish Kumo into a bullish, into a horizontal, thinner Kumo. This is horizontal and this is thinner, and you see the vertical distance between second span B and second span A, how smaller it is now than it was here or here or here. So now for the pair it's much easier to tame this Kumo and turn it from bearish into bullish. But there will be some more zigzag action till that happens. So be very careful with your take profit targets. Take the profits of the upward moves. Step out when the pair starts making corrections. The corrections may not be deeper than the level of the median Bollinger Band, but um, this is a high volatility pair, so even if it goes all the way down to the lower Bollinger Band, it wouldn't be a surprise. It shouldn't be a surprise, and you don't want to get caught in such a move. At least you don't want to get caught against the move. Um, so for now, let's go to the H4 and see if we can make any trading decisions looking at this time frame. At this time frame, we see that the pair is in a corrective plunge down to the median Bollinger Band. The TDI is about to give a bearish crossover. Is it possible for the pair to go all the way down to the lower Bollinger Band? Yes, it is, but maybe it will not do that because the median Bollinger Band is clearly sloping upwards. So the most possible scenario for now, the most possible, is that the pair will make even a big spike below the median Bollinger Band and then will reverse and continue going higher, making a swing low below the median Bollinger Band, which is a very strong bullish continuation pattern. If you decide to enter, then if you see that happening and if you see the TDI telling you to go long, and if you see a down fractal below the median Bollinger Band and a big body bullish candlestick above the median Bollinger Band, enter long, buy, place your stop loss below the lower Bollinger Band or even below the body of the Kumo, and your take profit target on the daily, on the upper Bollinger Band of the daily. Be careful with what will happen at the vicinity of the border, the lower border of the Kumo. Be ready to exit there because the pair may make some additional ups and downs before it uh, goes into the body of the Kumo. But theoretically, the next take profit target should be a few pips below the upper Bollinger Band on the daily at the 0.8860 price level. Um, this is it about the AUD USD, and it's going to give a lot of money because it wants to go up, but till it goes straight up it will make some zigzag action. And let's go to the USD CAD. Let's go to the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame we see strong bullish evidence. This is the opposite pair of AUD USD. we see a very wild upward mood. The pair wants to literally fly, and we just had a bullish crossover on the TDI, a bullish price and consent cross a couple of months ago, a bullish Kumo breakout right now validated by Chiku Span, the green line of Ichimoku Kinko Hio, the leading Kumo being bullish and its edge sharp pointing upwards, showing bullish momentum increasing. Let's go on the daily. But on the weekly, the pair, the price right now is at the upper Bollinger Band, so we never look to buy when the pair is at the upper Bollinger Band. Never. We always look to buy at the lower Bollinger Band, or at least at the medium Bollinger Band. So on the weekly, we expect the pair to reach the level of the medium Bollinger Band and then resume its uptrend before we jump in long. But again, this is a very big time frame. We don't make any trading decisions from it. We go to daily, and on daily we had this downward move, this corrective move down to the medium Bollinger Band, this bullish reversal candlestick pattern, a valid down fractal below the medium Bollinger Band, a swing low below the medium Bollinger Band, and now the pair wants to go higher. That's a great buy entry point on the condition it is confirmed by a bullish crossover of the TDI. We want to see the green line crossing above the red, and then we can enter long, placing our stop loss at the lower Bollinger Band and our take profit target at the upper Bollinger Band, a few pips below the upper Bollinger Band, at the 1.1438, 30 something price level. That will be a very nice long trade. On the condition we get a confirmation also from TDI, a bullish crossover, the green line above the red. Okay. And now we have the two yen pairs here to look at. The Euro JPY has been going wildly up for a while now. It is making a bullish Kumo breakout, a very strong bullish Kumo breakout on the monthly already, and we see a very sharp edge pointing upwards on the leading Kumo, a strong fresh price and consent cross on the monthly, and using and the TDI in a position to just make a strong bullish crossover. This is a very nice setup using my 4 time frame Ichimoku strategy. So starting from the fresh bullish price and consent cross on monthly, we expect to see a bullish Kumo breakout on weekly, which happened. Everything bullish on daily, and we wait for a correction on the H4. Patiently we want this downward move. We had a bearish price and consent cross, but we have to wait for a downward move, and we have to wait for the downward move to finish before we enter long. So for now, stay out. If you want to enter long, if you want to buy, don't buy, just wait. On the daily we see a big bearish candlestick going down, so we expect it not to stop at the level of the 10%, but to go down to the level of the medium Bollinger Band, if not lower. Okay, if not lower, before the pair resumes its uptrend and goes higher. So for now, everything looks bearish on Euro JPY, although the main trend is uptrend, is bullish. The biases for now are bearish. There is a need for correction. This is time for a correction. If you are a bull, stay out. If you are a bear, try to find a nice uh, entry point as high as possible to short the pair from there. Um, Now, if you want to enter short, make sure that this bearish price Tenkan-sen cross on H4 is confirmed. So wait after this candlestick to make sure it is bearish, and you can go you can enter short, placing your take profit target a few pips above the lower Bollinger Band on the H4, and your stop loss a few pips above the up fractal here, the 1.46 4.50 price level. So 146.50 your stop loss, 143.11 your take profit target, on the condition that this candlestick is bearish, and you want to see Tenkan-sen making a clear curve above this bearish candlestick here. You want a clear curve. You don't want to see the price jumping above Tenkan-sen again. You wait patiently for the downward move to be mature. Now, let's see the picture of USD-JPY. USD-JPY shows aggressive bullishness. Let's see the big picture on monthly. Absolutely bullish on monthly. On the weekly, very bullish picture, but a bearish candlestick is the one of the week that just started. Let's go to the daily. We see that this day's candlestick is bearish, and we had a bearish crossover on the TDI. So also for USD JPY, expect a downward move for now, and the downward move, as everything shows here, will not stop, will not be exhausted at the level of Tenkan-sen. It will probably go even lower than the 113.33 price level where the median Bollinger Band on the daily is. So this is the time for correction for USD JPY as well, and all these efforts, this effort of the price to go up on the H4, maybe it's secondary, and maybe it's misleading. It's part of the big um, battle between bears and bulls, um, but statistically it is more possible for the pair to go down than to continue. It needs to make a correction, a deep correction, just for the sake of the statistical validation before it continues higher. Yes, it will continue higher, but first it has to make a plunge, so expect the plunge for now. Don't be very over enthusiastic and jump in long. You will be trapped in a correction, and you don't want that, because we have at least 50% of this last big move to be negated, to be balanced before the pair continues higher. Again, that's my opinion. Use the tools to guide you, and of course let the candlesticks show you the way. Seeing a picture like this on the daily means the pair wants to fall, so expect a fall. Thanks for watching, and I wish you a lot of happy pips.